It's just coming this dog by. He like me. It's the pheromones. It's the pheromones that like you. This is why you do urine therapy. You know, it's like that's how it is. That's how you know. Um, yeah. Shout outs to Danny. Shout outs to Daniel. I really love you. And shout outs to urine therapy, because it's like it's your holy liquid light elixir, and if you hold that in your mouth you start to glow. That's how it is. And you get aware of your auric field, your surroundings, basically, that get organized by your brain. And this is how you inform also other beings, through the spirit aspect. And it has something to do with your pheromones, with the things you can read through your nose, or you basically read subconsciously, because I don't have a good smell, but still, like, my pheromones receptors are working obviously in my brain. So if I smell certain things, it doesn't have to be like a bad or a good smell. It's just like you breathe in that good ass prana, baby. And that's how it is, you know. That's how I love the communications and conversations, also with myself, on the park benches and out here, you know, like in the sun. And that's, you know, like how you are, you know. You just hashtag urine therapy, you know. That's a good one. And shout outs to technology, you know, how we use things. It's a cool way, you know, like we keep playing with our little Game Boys here. We keep playing the game with our smartphones, and I like that, you know, because this is what we do. This is how we connect. This is how we, you know, interact. Oh, and by the way, you know, there's a book on Orion's belt, and there's also a movie coming out. I heard from a very close-hearted friend of mine. Well, not friend, it's whatever, whenever. But yeah, Orion's belt. Why we are interacting as psychological, emotional, physical, spirit bodies in the total bliss of unity. And this is how we all come together, you know, like through urine therapy. It's a giant loop. And it sounds so bizarre, it sounds very crazy, but that's the way it is, you know. And sure, we throw in currency there to keep playing the game a bit different. But, you know, this is basically the game of life. This is basically how we play it in the shaman way, you know, like. And you might say, you know, yeah, that's too much of a spiritual side. Society is not ready for it, or society is not working like that. Yes and no. Because if we would figure out our own potential about our bodies and about how, like, this whole thing is functioning, if we would put more research into urine therapy, if we would put more spirit and energy into the research of, like, hey, you know, we really have to figure out how this auric field is functioning, and how urine therapy plays a giant or massive role in that, and how we can heal ourselves through our own alchemy. If we would put more money into the research of urine, like, this would benefit everybody. Because, like, hey, even if we would be in warfare and we wouldn't have been able to drink or eat for 3 days, then the military would come and they would support us with canned food and whatever, which maybe not even be beneficial to our bodies, by the way. But to have something to eat, you know, like, to play it ghetto, you know, you get what you get, and you play with it. So, like, see, this whole, like, prepping thing and the military and everything, it vanishes away with urine therapy, because a lot of troubles about water, you know, people are like, oh, in Africa people don't have something to drink. Well, all these tribes in Africa, they know obviously about urine therapy because most of them they don't even have a pond. They don't even have access to water. They live out in a desert. There's no freaking access to water. And what do you have? You have your own urine. You have that you put on your skin. You put also this mud, and so the skin becomes reddish or orange like mine. It's a natural thing that it cures when you loop your urine and when you drink from your own waters. And these tribal people, they know it. And I'm also a bit tribal. That's why I share urine therapy, and this is just, intelligent to do. That's all I can say. It's intelligent to drink your own urine. It makes you smarter. It makes you more accurate. It makes your whole body functioning in a complete new way that you couldn't even imagine before. And the longer you do it, the more you started to grow your potential, the more you start to grow out your hair also, which is your antenna. Well, you don't have to do that, you can also cut your hair, but I won't do it, because I like the style and I like the energy and the work that it does for me, because sometimes I'm just there for most people and I hold up the spirit because not many people can, because we unlearn that. And I'm not speaking it from unlearning in a good word, because unlearning is a very good thing if we talk about how a society is functioning and the money system and what currency is, and we have to unlearn that basically to relearn. But when I speak of unlearning of the spiritual aspect, we unlearn to be just present and do the work in silence. This is what I do a lot at work, where I'm just silent, I'm just there. My body has a certain presentation, and this is how I inform the room. This is what it is, this is Jan, like, hey, this is Jan. This is Jan staying upon there. This is what I am, this is what I do. Like, I fucking do YouTube videos. About urine therapy. And you think I'm a crazy guy? Like, no. I'm John Michael Schünemann. And I'm staying here in front of you and telling you I drink my own urine and I know it's beneficial for me. And I know it's also beneficial for you. And this is why I speak it. That's it. And if you haven't get that yet, like, I play it even longer for you if you like it. But see, this is the fucked up thing with it. Like, Jesus is sticking like knives into his own body. For what? For what am I fucking doing this? And this is sometimes so frustrating, And then he feels it also, like, fuck. That's the frustrating side of life, Like, you really want to help people. I really would like to empower people. And all they fucking do is not appreciating their own self. And it's so easy. Just put pee-pee in your own navel. I would put my father's piss, because he pisses into a pot. I would put it back into his drink. I haven't done it yet, but I would. Why? You think that's strange? Look, this is my family, and I care. And I care from every aspect that I have, from the deepest bottom of my heart. I care about my family. And I care about my loved ones. And this is why I share this information. This is how it is. This is how it fucking is. You better stand up for it. You better stand up for what you are in your life. Because I can tell you, it only gets better, and the ride is sometimes rough. The ride is sometimes very rough, but it's true. Like, Jesus was staying on front of this ship, and it was like, I lead you towards your own self again. I'm not leading you to any point of the map, because the real map is here. The real map is here. Matched with this, coming out of this. This is the real map. Your heart aligned with your spirit in your brain, and you speak it out. This is what shamans do. You speak your truth into existence. And I speak urine therapy into existence. And the more people would start to see the potential of it, the better it becomes for everybody. It's not better becoming for me. Oh, it does, because it's a certain type of lifestyle. But this lifestyle would benefit a lot of people. Like, you could rest more, you could become more intelligent in aspects of your life, which also benefit other people. You become a spokesman maybe of a certain politician party, because we start to realize what we basically have to do in order to survive. Most things in the economical system are driven by our survival instincts. And if we would know, like, hey, you could sit in the desert and drink your own urine, maybe have like a few bottles of water and some food, like, okay, where does it come from? But you have to start with something, or you could even start with nothing. Like, okay, you just piss into your hands and you slough it out of your hands. We could start from that point, like we played ghetto. And I can show you something. Like, I show you an artifact that I made for myself. You can read that. It says Dani el Pascua Cifuentes Castellanos Nixon, aka Skylark. Still carry it in my heart. And my heart bleeds sometimes, because this is how fucked up the shit is. This is how fucked up the shit is. The shit is fucked. Your brain is fucked, yo. And I'm getting to a new level with this video, because I was speaking and having conversations with Dani, and now my brain is fucked. Yeah, but this is what I do. I fuck your brain with urine therapy. I fuck you up. And this is also Zen speaking out of me. I fuck the shit out of you. Even people in wheelchairs, I love them. Like, I love so many people, although, it could be a lot better for many. But this is how we play it, And I fuck your brain with urine therapy. You're like, this can't be. Like, you become ignorant. You become ignorant and you become arrogant, and you be like, no, this information is not true. Like, it's not how it is. But I'm like, yeah, I'm telling you. That's just how it is, Like, I speak with my phone. That makes me crazy. Oh, we all do it, we all, like, we can have a video call, we can have telephone call, we can have, like, we play certain apps or play certain games on our phones, we write certain messages, like, it's just what it is. Everybody could do it, but why isn't everybody doing it? Because not many people know. And this is what I'm here for, like, first spread the virus, then enjoy the benefits of it. And urine therapy, it might be a virus. It might be a pretty fucked up thing for most people. That's how it is. But I like it, like, and it makes me kind of a snake, like a lion with a snake head, saying that. But I have also wings, like wings of a dragon. And my tail is also from a dragon. Maybe lizard eyes. I was hearing lizard eyes. And I was also, like, hearing moon-shaped horns from a lion. How crazy is that? That makes you, like, that brings your magic to a whole other level. But whatever, how the fuck do I look? It doesn't really matter. The thing is, you can drink your own urine and it's good for you. And even the animals realize it. Like this little buddy. Look at these puppies. Whatever. Like, it brings me back to the pheromone stuff. Like, if animals realize your smell, and if it's good, you know, like, or if it's interesting, you know, interesting, it's bringing in more knowledge. That's what I do, you know. It's bringing in more knowledge. That's also what the relationship to Dani does, you know. We had so many video calls and I really enjoyed them, and I really enjoy them. And I'm looking forward for more interesting conversations and communications with Dani. Because that's what it is, yo. It's how life, you know, rambles apart. And this is what I can tell you, you know, like, hey, drink your urine, brothers and sisters. Drink your own urine. That's how we named the video. Drink your own urine. Drink your own urine, brothers and sisters. That's what the shaman will tell you, huh? Huh? Or wouldn't he? That's what the shaman will tell you. That's what Jesus will tell you. That's what Muhammad will tell you. That's what all these biblical and people, holy people from the Quran will tell you, you know, like, become your own alchemist. Find out about the mysteries of life in your own waters. That's how it is. I love you. I really love you. Dani, thank you that you're there for me. I love you. And Zen, thank you that you're there for me. I love you. 1717. I'm out of here. Much love. I love you. I really do.